Welcome back. You're still watching Good Morning Ghana. That was Randy Abe and his able discussants doing justice to the headlines of the various newspapers. The show continues as we bring to you our Community Watch. It's one of the things we love to do, bringing all the issues that is happening in your various communities to bear, drawing the attention of the authorities to get into the issues and then solve them as well. So this morning, on our Community Watch, we're taking you to South La Estate, where residents are raising red flags over a fast encroachment on lands belonging to the Mali Dada and Africa Unity Basic Schools. According to them, all attempts to stop the encroachers have proven futile. My colleague Gabriel Obudatuwashon visited the school yesterday and he files this report.
Welcome to Metro TV.
Thank you.
What exactly is bothering you?
The actual thing is, we invited the MP to be here, the old MP, that's Namwale, including Odole, the MCE, the former MCE, Odole. They all agree there's nothing going on. They assured us. But as at now, I don't know if you could turn around and see. There's a whole lot of stuff going on as at now. And this
what is going on?
Development. Which is beach resorts right in front of a school. It doesn't make any sense. But it seems Ni Oteng from Abafun, whether he bribed Odole, education, all above. Now they are allowing the stuff to go on.
This would bring jobs for members of your community. It would open up the community for more businesses to thrive. There will be petty traders, related businesses. You should be welcoming this initiative for the community.
Honestly, I said no. What they actually need is a practical aspect, like something for saloon, tailoring, carpentry, anything that goes. Because this case don't come up well. They end up being wayward. Prostitutes and all that. So if they could build something better for the kids, it's the same development, not a beach resort. We don't need that. It seems they've all been bribed. Education, LADMA, and above.
It's good you
They are all under Ni Oteng of Abafun. He's the main cause of all this. We are not blaming those who are building. We blame Oteng, including education, and that of the MP, MCE.
So what are you going to do next?
Next, I think we should be going to court. But we want everybody to see.
Right, so we are coming your way from South La Estate, where we are on the premises of African Unity JHS and also Mali Dada JHS. And there is a beach resort, taking place or being constructed right in front of the school, encroaching on the school's land, which the residents are resisting.
Namwale assured concerned citizens of Salabadi that there is no way any beach resort is going to go on in this area. And then when Odole also came, Odole made us aware is LADMA who is building this wall. They started with just building this wall. She promised us that there was no project going to go on beyond the wall. But you can see what is going on now. Meanwhile, same Odole came on air again and insulted. I'm over 40. I'm 48.
Well, I don't know. Where did she insult?
She insulted us on this same, I think one of the radio station.
Well, she's not here to respond to this, so I wouldn't want us to go into this very issue.
We are very furious. She said we are non-entities. We are complaining.
No. She's not here to respond to this issue, so we wouldn't want to delve into this. But the fact is, I want us to wrap up.
Yes.
We'll be following up and then speak with some of the authorities.
Our problem right now is we don't see it being right for beach resort and a school. The government should come out. That's what we are looking for. If it's the school, they should operate the school. If it's the resort, we don't want the two to combine. We concerned citizens of this area, we are going to come up. We are really going to come up and make sure this project will be stopped.
Okay.
Anyway we will do, we want the government to support us. But anyway we will also try, we will make sure that this project won't go on.
My brother, we have to go to La Police Station to report. They don't let us sleep. by, you know, bringing out this whatever, what do we call, rockets in the night. You can't even sleep. You'll have your peace of mind. And from there, they go to their bloody houses and sleep. It's going to affect the kids. Imagine the kids closing in the evenings, and then they will be, you know, tempted to go there and maybe have some bad, you know, because you see they smoke marijuana, do all sort of things over here. Ministry of Education, we want you to come in. LADMA, if there's going to be a new MBC, come on, we want you to. And Obama, look, I'll be coming to you. You people got to stop what is happening here. It is not very, very conducive to do these projects over here. We have a lot of disturbances right down from here, right down to there, everywhere there's too much. You can't even sleep. Please stop it before we take the legal action against Ministry of Education, LADMA, and the new MP. We are going to take you people to court if we don't stop this bloody project.
We've heard a lot, and we quickly want to know, hi, welcome to Metro TV. How does this very issue affect you and then your pupils?
I don't want to comment on anything.
Well, she's unwilling to comment on the issue. Perhaps her colleague, you know, will be willing to share a word with us. Welcome to Metro TV. How does the development ongoing on your school's premises affecting academic work of your school's pupils?
I don't have anything to say.
Right. So you've heard from two, you know, teachers who have all declined to speak with us. You've been with us. You're a resident. You've clearly seen. Perhaps this issue isn't affecting the school. The reason for which the teachers did not utter a word to us.
It's affecting the teachers as well. But education, head of education, have forced them not to say a word. Because Miss Nusenu, she used to be the headmistress of this school. And she was forced for retirement before her time. So you could see it for yourself. They cannot even utter a word. Yes.
Was it that his tenure was over and he was staying in the school's bungalow and had to leave, or he was still at post and had to go because of this issue? Which is which?
She was forced due to
a lady
this.
Woman. Okay.
That's a lady. She was forced due to this issue for retirement.
We are privileged to have with us the former Municipal Chief Executive for La Dade Kotopong in the person of Madam Rita Odolesoa. Welcome,
Thank
Honorable.
you very much. Before I answer, I want to wish the people of La Dade Kotopong a happy new year and thank them for their support during my tenure as the Municipal Chief Executive, the first Municipal Chief Executive of the La Dade Kotopong Municipal Assembly. With that parcel of land, that is the Malidada and African Unity land, the Abafum Manche approached the assembly that he wanted to support us to fence it. And prior to that, we've also been trying to solicit support from the public in the fencing of our school lands. And so when he came in with that, we agreed, and then we picked the site plan of the land. And so we made sure that he worked within the site plan of the land, the school land. And so it wasn't that we just let him do whatever he wanted to do. Our works department was involved, and then the physical planning department. And so we didn't just do anything.
The residents also have a plan for which they are then asserting that where the developments are taking place, building of a resort forms part of the school land. So I'm wondering whether the plan you have is different from what they also have.
So then they have to take their plan to the assembly, compare it to the one we have at the assembly, to make sure that we are all on the same page or somebody is doing something untoward.
Yeah. Did you grant permit for the resort to be built?
We have not granted any permit for anything to be built.
So how come the project is going on now? And it started before we entered 2017.
We have not granted any permit as an assembly. When I was there, we didn't grant any permit for any resorts to be constructed along that stretch.
But if not resort per se, for any development to take place on that stretch of land outside the wall of the school?
No permit has been granted to that effect.
So we can classify what is going on there as illegal? Illegal
and I'll say unauthorized developments.
Okay. Yeah. But would you approve of construction of a resort right opposite basic school?
Not at all, because for me, education is so dear to my heart, and I always wish that the children will have a serene atmosphere in which they will study, and so I would not approve of any such thing.
So you didn't have any hand whatsoever in aiding the Abafun Manche Neoting to then grant that land out?
There was no discussion of a sort that he was going to fence the school land and then have other developments attached to it. There was no discussion of a sort. And so I have not sat down with him to agree that he should carry on those developments.
And then we are tend to wonder, if you had no hand in all those, why were you so perturbed? And people now are claiming that you had to victimize the former headmistress of the school.
I never did such a thing. Victimize her in what sense? You can go to the education directorate, talk to the education director. I did no such thing. And when you are in an organization, you work within the laws or the laws of the organization. So you go to the education directorate, they'll be able to tell you, I don't know what happened to her. So they'll be able to tell you what exactly happened to her.
Well, they are saying that she had to be ejected from a room she was occupying, or because she spoke to the media. Will such a decision be taken without you knowing?
Let's say, for instance, we have maybe 3 officers under the physical planning department. Let me use that as an example. And maybe the head of that department wants to move an officer from one office to the other. For that one, they can do it without me getting involved.
This time around, not being moved from one point to the other, but being ejected from
in what sense? Has she been
place.
Posted to another school?
No, she was going on retirement or so, and then
is she on retirement now?
Yes, she's on retirement now, and her date for retirement wasn't due. But because she spoke to the press, then she had to be ejected before her time was due.
I would wish that you visit the education department for the education director to clarify the issues, whether she was on retirement, whether she was due for retirement, or whether she was not due and she was just ejected from the place.
For all that I know fencing was going on. And that is all what I know.
Okay.
That the Ni Abafun is fencing the school land. So that is what I know. But Ni Amasinamwale, I have no hand in either sale of land, fencing of the land, whatever that they were trying to bring in. They were trying to bring me in for political expediency.
You seem to have deceived them. You told them you knew nothing about it, and the fact that they were only fencing the school, there wouldn't be any development on the stretch behind the wall. And to their surprise, now they are seeing structures, contrary to the assurances you have given them on previous occasions.
Well, I don't know where I have deceived them. I knew that somebody wanted to fence the school land, and Ni Abafun offered to fence the school land. Where did I give the assurance that there's not going to be any development anywhere? How will I know there's going to be development? I don't receive application for development. All I knew is that the school land is going to be fenced, and the school land has been fenced by Ni Abafun. What assurance did I give? My assurance was the school land must be protected, and the school land was fenced by the custodian of the land, the one who gave the land to the government.
In order to sell off the other part.
Well, whether selling off the other part, what do I have to do with the other part? The other part is on my land. The school land was fenced. So the rest that will be left, will it be a school land? No matter what happened, the truth will be uncovered. I haven't given anybody assurance that when the school land is fenced, there will be no development behind the school, or there will be no development at the beach. Nobody. I didn't give any assurance. How will I know? How can I give such assurance? Can I put an injunction on the land? I'm not a court. Can I demolish anything? I'm not the assembly. I am just a member of parliament who was trying to let things go right.
Okay, wow, lots of interesting developments there. We will be keeping an eye on this issue and ensure that it is taken care of. But on the other side, if you have any other issues in your communities and you need us to bring it to light for the right people to attend to it, don't hesitate to call the number you saw on your screen, and my colleague Obodai will certainly attend to you.